What is going on YouTube? It's Rondemic and I'm back again with another brand spanking new video for you guys today. So as you know, on this channel we find high paying remote job opportunities and side hustles, and I post them here on the channel so you guys could see what is out there that you'll be interested in using to make money. So today we're going to dive into some of that here, and let's go ahead and get started. So what I have here is 3 lucrative side hustles that can pay you over $200 an hour that you can actually start today. So this is taken from the CNBC website. So they have a segment on CNBC called CNBC Make It. So that's what I'm going to be covering today. The 3 lucrative side hustles that can pay you over $200 an hour. Alright, so let's go ahead and dive right into it here. Just let's read a little bit of the summary. So it says Americans are diving into freelancing. 38% performed freelance work in 2003, according to Upwork's December 2023 Freelance Forward survey. While some are freelancing full time, many people are also doing part time as a side hustle. So if you yourself are considering a side gig, there are many ways to dive in. So you can write people's video game profiles, get paid to pretend to be someone in their dating profiles. Oh wow, that's a new one. Or even get paid to stand in line for people. So that's very interesting as far as those last two, where you could actually pretend to be someone in the dating profile, or even stand in line for some people. I'm not too sure about the pretending to be someone in the dating profile. That's kind of along the lines of catfish, so you know that could work out not so good in some cases. But pay to get stand in line, that's not really a bad one. I myself personally, I don't like to stand in lines, especially long lines. I just get agitated and stuff like that. I don't like to do it. So that's probably something I would probably hire someone to do, pay to stand in line, check out my grocery or something like that. But that's definitely interesting. All right, so it says with so many options available, the question is, what do you do? Says Kathy Kristoff, founder and CEO of SideHustle.com. Or what qualities you have that are fairly unique. So here are the 3 high-paying, in-demand side hustles to consider, according to Kristoff and Daniela Flores, founder of side hustle blog I Like to Dabble. So all right, let's get into it. So the first one we have is SEO consulting. So marketing is giant, Kristoff says. So social media marketing, for instance, is a service she sees a lot of demand for, and there's a huge need for people who know how to do SEO as well. She says, so search engine optimization helps websites gain more traffic by considering keywords people type in to look for like content. So if you're interested in learning how it works, there are all sort of online courses like sites like Coursera and tutorials by Google itself. So SEO experts on Upwork are currently charging as much as $250 per hour. So you heard that right, $250 per hour to do SEO consulting. So if that's something that interests you and you want to go ahead and pursue that, like I said, you could actually try it out. So if you're new to it and want to learn about it, you could actually get started with online courses on sites like Coursera, and also Google itself actually teach you how to do SEO optimization. So as far as I'm seeing, the web is internet is constantly growing, and websites are coming online every day and stuff like that. So I don't see this as something that's going to be dying out anytime soon. And a lot of people are bringing their websites online. They want traffic to those websites so they could sell their product and service. So definitely a good area to look into. And like I said, you could make up for $250 per hour. So that's definitely a good lucrative side hustle. Let me see here. All right, so let's go on down. Another one we have is cybersecurity. So that's definitely another big one. So with so much of people's lives happening online, cybersecurity is in extremely high demand, and that will probably last forever, says Kristoff, adding that the threats become more sophisticated and tougher to stop. So if you're interested in diving in, you don't need a college degree, but Google, IBM, Apple, all of these big tech companies offer very inexpensive, sometimes free courses in cybersecurity, she says. So various colleges and universities offer them as well, and the National Initiative for Cybersecurity Careers and Studies lists a number of certifications to consider. So when you take the courses, you're often connected to the people who are going to hire you in the end, says Kristoff. So Cybersecurity experts in Fiverr are charging as much as $1,480 per project. So that number right there is a good price, $1,480 per project, as a cybersecurity consultant. So they may be doing like some consulting work on Fiverr, helping companies, basically consulting with them how they could better manage their infrastructure when it comes on to cybersecurity. So that's probably why that range is a little bit high. So $1,480 per project. So that's definitely a good amount, guys, especially if you're a list on Fiverr. You have the experience, you could actually show what you have done in the past, and you have good feedback on your profile and stuff like that. Customers probably will flock to you to get your expertise in the cybersecurity field. And if you rack up a couple projects in a week or for a month at that price, guys, that's probably a couple $1,000 just in that month alone, and that's probably something you could actually scale to as a full-time income. But definitely, guys, if you're interested in cybersecurity and want to check that out, I'll definitely recommend you give that a shot. And like they said, you could actually take courses, so you don't have to actually have a college degree. So Google, IBM, and Apple, all those big tech companies, they offer inexpensive, sometimes free courses in cybersecurity. So if that's something you're interested in, you could go ahead and check out those companies and see what are the courses they offer, and go ahead and try to get your foot into the door with cybersecurity. And I know that's a huge thing nowadays. Every time you look on the news, there's this ransomware attack with this company, stealing of people's data and all of that stuff. These companies are being hacked, and a lot of these hackers are holding these companies ransom for sometimes millions of dollars. And there was like a cyber attack, I don't know if you noticed, it was probably like a month or two ago. It was with this company called CDK. They're basically responsible for the a lot of the car dealerships software across the United States and Canada. So they actually were attacked as far as a ransomware attack on their network, and it shut down the whole system for a while. And a lot of dealers were scrambling to get things back up online, and a lot of people weren't buying cars, and so that industry got shut down for a while and cost them a couple millions, if not billions of dollars in lost sales. So as you can see, guys, there's definitely a need for this out there. So these type of cyber attacks and things like that, they're not going to be over anytime soon. So as we progress, and as technology progresses and things like that, everybody's starting to come online, and we all do more business online. There's going to be a lot of these increase in cyber attacks. So this is definitely a good field to get into, and hopefully you can make some good money in cybersecurity. All right, let's just go on down to the third one. All right, so coding. So finally, another high-paying side hustle in the tech world is coding. The part-time demand for it is so high, especially with AI and the need to train all of these new AI platforms, says Flores, who goes by they, them pronouns. So many people in the field have degrees in computer science, but that's not necessarily a prerequisite. There are coding boot camps available online through sites like Code Academy in various universities, and they can be often so they can be enough to get started. So Flores recommends offering your services through sites like Data Annotation Tech. It's kind of like a coding temp agency, they say. To register, you need to take an assessment test, but once you pass, they do guarantee work for everybody. So one user reported making up about $23 per hour, though Flores says coders can make as much as $50 per hour through the site. So that's definitely good earnings, $23 to $50 an hour, guys. If you have coding chops, or if you're not so familiar with the coding world and you want to get started, you could go through sites like Code Academy in various universities, and that's where you could actually learn the knowledge of coding, and you could take that over to Data Annotation Tech and probably other sites that could actually pay you around that amount. So Data Annotation Tech, they're saying he was paying around $23 to $50 per hour through that site. And Flores also recommends using LinkedIn to look for a job. So a lot of people, when they're hiring for freelancers, no matter the project, they'll put a post on their page as opposed to creating a job listing on the site. So Flores recommends doing a keyword search for posts including phrases like web development, freelancer, freelance coder, etc. to find opportunities. And coders on Upwork are charging as much as $200 per hour. So that website Upwork is similar to like Fiverr, where people could go on and find people to do various tasks for them, like web development, copywriting, and things like that. So on that site, coders are charging as much as $200 per hour. So if you're an experienced coder, if you're just on your journey or somewhere in between, you could check out Upwork and create a profile over there and post what you have done in the past before, because I know on those sites potential clients like to see the work that you have done in the past. It kind of gives them a little bit of reassurance, so they're, that they're hiring somebody who's competent. And also on that site, the customers have a chance of leaving reviews and stuff like that. So definitely, guys, $200 per hour just to do coding work is definitely a good amount of money. So you can start part-time and you can scale it to however much you want and earn good money doing just coding work on Upwork and various other sites. So basically, I'm going to leave a link to the description of this article. Sorry, I'm going to leave a link to the article in the description of this video, so you guys can go ahead and check it out and read for yourself, and hopefully get started on one of these lucrative side hustles. So as you can see, guys, the 3 lucrative side hustles that can pay you over $200 an hour that you can start today. So definitely go, guys, like I said, go ahead and check it out. I'm going to leave a link in the description of the video so you guys can check it out. And I do thank you for tuning in here with me again to the channel Narondemic. So please do like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.